thing.
A breath of fresh air.
Yeah, I have spent many an afternoon at Afraha Stadium, and you look at that stadium and you ask yourself, oh Lord, on TV you can make it look good, but no. So I'm happy it's being built. I just hope one thing, whoever is the contractor, tafadhali weka floodlights. Ndio maombi yangu.
Broadcast quality.
Maombi yangu tu niyo. Tuweke floodlights, tuweke vizuri. Yeah, kwa sababu tunatengenezanga stadium Kenya na haina mataa.
Haina mataa, haina booth ya journalists,
haina commentary.
Yani inakuwa tu.
But there's something I've seen that's coming up, not even necessarily for facilities, in terms of even just some of the clubs. I know I've digressed a bit. Like volleyball, there's a club called Trailblazers. Yes, they've been showing their games live. They even have commentary.
That's nice.
For me, I think I love that direction, because what it does is it's with time it's building an ecosystem. Because ideally that's where we should reach.
Yeah. Because
of this all this narrative of we need a major broadcaster to come on board, blah 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 blah, which is fine.
Akupate mbele.
Yes, but with time we will reach a point whereby now these clubs will start investing, and they'll realize because how are these players going to be seen in the world? How are you going to make sure that your players are scouted? Because that's a way of marketing yourself.
Yeah.
Somebody is sitting and watching a game is like, where is this Nakuru? It's like, Afraha, I'm looking at this particular player. And scouts can be able to see talent, raw talent at one glance and say, who you are going to talent? Because you will not travel to Nairobi, go to Nakuru, go to Mombasa, go to all these places. So for me, I think it needs to come from some of these clubs as well, especially the ones that use those facilities a lot, how they can be able to think down, have a business plan and say, okay, fine, we do not have a home stadium. Let us try and have something that's even possible, 2,000 seater capacity, but it is world class.
Yeah.
So that it reaches a point, it is so self-sufficient that now you need support from the county government to expand it to something bigger.
The counties need to do it. Here's the thing. The infrastructure, I think, is the purview of the government. The government must build us stadiums, must build us facilities, and then they let us now explore what we can do with it. That's why every time you read the stadium in Iten, at Kamarin, at wherever, and every day you're like,
I get Lord. You, Wokabi. But
so
I know, I understand.
Yes.
I know the purview is under them. That is fine. That is
granted.
I'm just thinking. I'm just trying to think how it's how you go about it.
Yeah.
Because, for example, let me give an example with rugby. When they signed that deal with Lafarge to have the Bamburi Super Series, I don't know what the contract contained, other elements in that particular contract, but that particular time they should have said, you know what, you guys deal with cement. Cement is critical in construction. Tufanye hivi, tutengeneze stadium hapa. Let us get these connections that you have in France or whatever, because it's Lafarge is a French company. Si mmetengeneza Toulouse huko in France, mmetengeneza the Stade de France. We don't want to have something similar. Can we do something small here for 2,000 seater capacity?
Like this is how you see tunaangalia.
Let me tell you.
Yes.
I think these things is
I'm just being I'm just refusing to see it.
Upper end, all these institutions that we have, the architects. Quite most of these buildings that are done by local architects.
I think the problem for me, is boils down to fans.
Should I surprise you? Hima Cement sponsors Vipers Football Club, the stadium and the team in Uganda. And Hima Cement is a subsidiary of a Kenyan company. I'm talking about Hima Cement in Uganda.
Yes.
Hima Cement is a subsidiary of Bamburi. So they have the value, or they see the value to invest in Ugandan football to that extent, but not in Kenyan football.
Yeah, but it wasn't Equity doing something similar a few years ago? I can't remember how many Kenyan companies have been doing that. That's where now the tough
questions that Bernard is asking.
But you see, it's also because that's I
think my argument is this. Yes, we'll keep saying we are waiting. I know they don't have funds and everything like that, but the thing is how have partnerships in kind. You understand?
Yes, I get that, and I agree with you. The only problem is there's something about Kenyan sport, and now we've gone back to a conversation from last week, that just makes it not investor friendly. There's just something about Kenyan sport, because Hima are doing that the same way. A few years ago, I know for a fact we've seen several Kenyan companies help sponsor the league in TZ.
Yes, KCB.
Yes, KCB. But here they have a club, there they're sponsoring the whole league. So there also must be something that just puts people off. I just don't know what.
Because we have funny things we do, unfortunately. Unfortunately, that's the truth.
No, I think
handshakes over the table and handshakes under the table.
Above board and below board.
For the stadiums, I think I think unfortunately it was a good idea, but very many stakeholders looked at it as a cash cow.
That's a problem, yeah.
Yeah, but the idea was good to have stadiums, at least in each county, the government to build 5 state-of-the-art stadiums, the stadium in Wote, the stadium in wherever. Good idea. But it was turned into a cash cow. Whatever was done was not done properly. Whatever was done halfway. I followed the story of Dandora Stadium and it was very, very, very disappointing. Because to use a different manufacturing material and then say you've used the other, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Authority come and say we've stopped this thing for 2 years so that we can investigate. You didn't use concrete, you used this, blah, blah, blah. So unfortunate when a facility has already taken in like 100 million shillings.
So that is taking us to what Bernard keeps on saying. It is a reflection of who we are as a society.
Rotten.
What you've said is exactly what Bernard says. It's a reflection of who we are as a society where tujenge tu kiwanja. No.
Yeah.